Back in Season 1, the strength of Cloak was so high that people used to be able to get around the map as if they were a ghost, and the power of the SH-1900 was really good back then. The combo of these two meant at a random time, a Cloak player could just appear and burst you with the double barrel in such a fast time that it became a huge pain for the community. The weapon eventually got a massive nerf, and the shorty basically fell out of favor for a long time, basically being used by nobody. However, a while back, this small but mighty shotgun got a buff, but because Cloak had recently received multiple nerfs, and the playstyle as a whole has gotten much different, especially with the player base understanding Cloak a lot better, this playstyle has basically vanished. It's not as common as it used to be. We're also in a meta where Winch is seeing a lot of play, and the SA-12 and the Hammer can kill a light faster than they can shoot back both of their shotgun shots. So the Cloak playstyle can be tricky if the Winchers out there have good eyes, and there are a few who have mained the double barrel from back in the day, and a lot of those people actually use Dash as their specialization. With additions like Gateway in Season 2 allowing for really good escape, outplay, team play, and even being able to dive bomb, it's really helped make lights a lot more useful, but it also gives the double barrel a fantastic escape combo. When paired with Dash, you can become a very tricky player to deal with. So let's give you a breakdown of the loadout here. For specialization, we're going to be using Dash for the reason of being able to get in someone's face along with escaping. You're basically a two-pump chump. Get in, bust your load as fast as you can, and get out. The weapon is obviously the SH-1900, and for gadgets, we'll bring Vanish Bomb. This is going to provide a fantastic alternative to wasting your dashes by being able to just cloak yourself before entering. This way you can save your 3 dashes for an escape, because after your 2 shots, you're going to need to reload. You can also use the Vanish Bomb to coordinate a push with your whole team, because 3 people that are cloaked pushing can be very scary to deal with. Our next gadget is going to be Gateway for the reasons mentioned before. This is a staple of the loadout and is easily the best gadget for light of all time. If you're using it on light, I'm sure you are well aware that this is an extremely useful gadget to have. And if you aren't using it, you need to start learning it ASAP. The final gadget we have here is the Sonar Grenade. I love this for knockout rounds, being able to see where enemies are at the function, just to go and pick off any of the stragglers becomes a pretty easy job. You don't want to be in a 1v3 situation where you have 2 heavies in your face. You probably want to aim for the ones off on their own. Sonar gives you that intel. Now for reserves, I recommend bringing a range option for weapons if we are finding it really hard if the enemies are kind of countering your playstyle and you're struggling to make use of the shorty. I have the XP54 here, as it's basically just the best weapon on light and is really solid for that medium range playstyle. Next, I bring Stun Gun, as this can replace Sonar if you feel you need the stun effect rather than the intel, especially if you're in a 3-stack and you are in communication with your team. You might not need the Sonar as much as your team could communicate where all the enemies are. You also lose a lot of value with the Sonar Grenade in the final round, so you definitely want to swap this out to something. The next reserve is Glitch Grenade. Great for dealing with the heal beams and shields that we see basically all the time in this meta. And for the last reserve, we can bring the Tracking Dart. A super underrated gadget, but the concept is to single out a target and chase them down, or to provide a very long wall hack for your entire team. This is also very useful in the final round, and it also lets you do something while you're at long range, because the shorty is obviously not going to be doing much. Some honorable mentions for gadgets would be Thermal Vision if you're dealing with tons of enemy lights, and Frag Grenade, because if you can get some entry chip damage, it will make your shotgun feel a lot more powerful, and you might not normally land that 2-shot kill, but in this case, missing those couple pellets might not matter anymore. Now, the reason why this playstyle is so strong with the current meta is for various reasons. One is the Dash can help deal with winch and hammers that we see a ton of. We also have the shotgun that can kill anyone in under a second, or it can insta-kill a light. This has some of the highest potential for the time to kill in this game. This is extremely important because the current meta revolves around heal beams, defibs, shields, winch, and in general, it has been about surviving as long as you can. Obviously, outside of the nuke and recon meta we saw in Season 1, the meta has basically been the same. Because of all the time I spent on bow, I realized how awful it is to deal with tanky, healy playstyles, so this is kind of the reason why I started to cook up a new theory craft in order to find something that actually works in the current meta. My thought process was, well, if I can just kill them before they can even heal up, then who really cares? But light without cloak is really hard in higher elo, so we're going to solve that with Vanish Bomb, which also allows me to utilize the SH-1900 to its full potential. We're getting that cloak effect and the dash effect. It also creates an awesome scenario where You can set up a gateway and vanish bomb your entire team before entering, so you can more than likely guarantee your team gets the first shot. This combo has been extremely powerful in the current meta, and I highly encourage all of the fellow light mains out there, and even light enjoyers out there to test this loadout. It may take a few games to get the hang of, but I promise you it is very good. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you to all my members. Comment below any loadouts you are finding super underrated but extremely useful in this current meta. Get out there and bust your loads fast, and I will see you in the finals.
When your ones.
As the retros return to action, they'll be looking
Actually,
to
I can't talk
setback
today.
in the past and focus on what's ahead. Classic.
Where they at though?
On me though.
Oh, you're bomb. Come on, shoot him.
Alas, the only will be wiped out.
Watch the tag, Fimo. Watch the tag.
Okay.
On the bunny hop. Oh.
Come on! Give me that! Give me that kill! That was so
10
crazy,
seconds.
bro.
Okay. Thanks, Purple. Eat him up. Ah.
Get him with it, get him with it.
Purple running the cash.
Outgoing sonar check. Sonar grenade out. Finish bomb out.
Behind that AC thing. Should be.
Wrong wall.
Gateway hit.
Just high.
Reloading.
I
Do you
got you.
heal or do I get off?
I got
Big
you. I got you.
splash just
Okay, okay.
plunged into action, stealing a
I pushed it a little close, but I got you. Behind Bentley.
We're down to the last 30 seconds. Which team will triumph?
This is the final sprint.
There's still red.
Yikes.
Behind man.
For the hideout.
I'm not so sure that's
I gotta reload.
Alright. I got you.
And Purple's pushing save.
Yeah.
Got him. Too far.
The big splash flooded the arena.
Oh, that's a need. I should have taken that.
Wanting to hop on this heavy.
Printing money in the arena
Or
today.
what?
Cash outs and
What's this
commotion.
guy playing?
A real treat for the viewers.
They might have to start adding extra zeros to the scoreboard. Placing a gateway.
We'll need to
I mean, I'm down to go to C because we
That's
can
an
afford
absolute
losing
shocker,
this one.
Scotty. Placing a gateway. Use it.
Ultra Rares are rejoining the match.
Nice.
Yeah, one's high.
I'm getting sent. On my roof, on my roof. Two of them. You're getting pushed. Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
Oh my mines. 1 HP on the other one. No! He healed! He's actually 1 HP. Above you, floor above, 1 HP.
Sending a flag.
He's 2 more down below.
10 seconds left.
Nice.
Throwing sonar grenade. Use it.
A tremendous
Elimination
round.
of the match.
I hope we get to see more of that.
One epic match.
It's 2 bar on you.
I'm reviving.
The Vogue swooped up a cash box.
Looks like we've just